I'm going to check the trail on the existing setup to see if when I get these triple clamps, I'm going to get triple clamps that go wing down, and so they're going to come down 1.5 inches. As you see right here, have the top triple clamps gapped. So these, that's going to be it's going to be picked up by a gull wing that's going to come down and basically extend the length of the forks. The forks are a little bit short, and so that'll pick up 1.5 inches. And when I'm getting those triple clamps, you can get offset to move them forward off of the stem if you need to. So I'm going to check the trail to see if I think I need to do that. And so the first thing I did is I set the frame up at level. Second thing is to get the center of the axle. To calculate where the center of the axle is, I looked up the height of a 120 by 70 by 17 inch tire, which is what this is. The height of that is 23.6 inches. And so the center of the axle needs to be at 11.8. And so I've got that set at 11.8 is where I'm at on the center of the axle. So now that is the ride height of the axle. It's all set up on the road. So then the next thing I'm going to do, let me see if I can get a little closer here. Got a laser level that is self-leveling. That's got a perpendicular line. So that's what I've done here. I'm putting that line right down through the center of the axle. And to make sure that it's going down the center of the axle, let me get these forks straight. And looking right down the middle of this, since it's a hollow axle, I can see it go right down the center. If I come to the other side here, I'm looking in here. That laser line is right down the center of the axle, so I'm looking good there. And then marking it. I put a piece of tape down on the workbench. So there's a plumb line from the center of the axle at ride height. Let me turn off the light just for 1 second so you can see the laser a little better. So it's going right through the center, and I marked that right there. Next thing I'm doing is the laser I'm going to lock out so that it doesn't self-level, which allows me to tilt it and get a straight line. So the line I want, I'm going to get the forks out of the way. So I want to line down the center of the stem all the way to the street level. There we go. You can see the laser coming on the stem. Okay, so it's going right down the center of that nut on the top. And I'm going underneath to see where it is, and that is going right through the center of the stem. So that looks like I'm getting right through the center of the whole frame stem. And then I'm coming down here and marking a line where that hits the street level. And that is my trail. Let's measure what that is. And that trail is 4 1/2 3/8. So I think 4 3/8 is right on. So an acceptable trail is anywhere from 3 to 6, I believe. But I will run that by the suspension guy when I take it in. I'm going to take it in and have him revalve the forks, and then the shock, I'm going to have it shortened up quite a bit and revalved so that we get the right height.